Welcoming the PRANA 2.0 launch. Round of applause. Let's welcome our chief guest, the moon man, Mr. Swami sir, with a big round of applause. Nalla oru balamana kaithagal kuduthu நம்ம sir வந்து welcome பண்ணலாம். Mr. Mohan sir with a big round of applause, who's been a part of this event, the backbone for this wonderful launch. We also welcome our senior management, Mr. Adron sir, Felix, Yuvaraj sir, and including our board of directors, Mohanraj Ramasamy sir, avargalai varuga என வரவேற்கிறோம். So whom do you think game changers are in today's event? SVM. So can we have a round of applause for SVM one more time, please? நம்மளுடைய SVMக்கு மிக முக்கியமான ஒரு பர்சனை வந்து இப்போ நம்ம ஸ்டேஜுக்கு கூப்பிட போகிறோம். Before that, he has been over 20 years of experience in the automotive and technology sectors. He is the founder of Srivaru Holding and is dedicated to revolutionize transportation with advanced and sustainable solutions. Before founding SVM, he was leading large-scale strategic projects in the US for Tesla and LAMP research, which resulted in significant enterprises growth and automation. He split his time between India and Silicon Valley in California. Embracing the Silicon Valley ethos, he is now building technology lead two-wheeler vehicles with a big round of applause. Can we have the founder and CEO, Mr. Mohanraj Ramasamy sir, on stage for his speech with a big round of applause?
It's really great honor to meet all of you here. Our partners, suppliers, investor, board of directors, and our beloved chief guest, Swami Nadu sir, our customers, thank you everyone. This event could not have been possible without all of your cooperation and support and trust on us. We really appreciate that. I really want to thank SVM team for relentless support, determination to make PRANA happen, and also the family of SVM team who believed that these people will do something. The journey of making PRANA in 2018, many people said, if at all high-speed motorcycle possible at the specification like what you are dreaming of, bigger companies would have done it. If bigger companies would have done it, why they have not done it? If they have not done it, there's a lot of technological challenge. It was only possible because of the best primes and best partners and the collaboration team around the world came together to make it happen. So today we are witnessing what we call it PRANA 2.0, an enhancement from PRANA to PRANA 2.0. We will walk through and see what are all the enhancements, why they matter, how they matter, etc. At Srivaru, our mission is always to make a best riding motorcycle and create an ecosystem which can spur lot of opportunity for our partners, suppliers, and also build better communities around us. People question, how do we measure world class? Well, we measure it from the point of quality, from the performance, from the behavior, from fit and finish point of view. We have taken the challenge to make a world class product. As you go through and unveil the PRANA 2.0, you will witness that the vision come to a reality. What is PRANA 2.0 enhances from PRANA 1.0? Our journey is always about customer centric. We are listened from PRANA 1.0 customers, what they liked, what they want to see it better, what they wanted to even think about in the future perspective. So we heard all those feedbacks. There are numerous improvements done in the vehicles to make it appealing, good. All the feedbacks are implemented. We launched PRANA 1.0. We said for every PRANA being purchased, if customer plants 10 trees, we give them certain discounts. So creating more green spaces. Later on, now it was even implemented at central government level that all small scale industries, they asked to plant 5 trees. That's a small inspiration from SVM side, reached to a national scale and implemented everywhere. But we are the first one to have an automated Tesla. Imagine that, right? We make 22 million motorcycle in India for last 25-30 years, but all the testings were done on the road by manual place. The challenge with that is the test results are not consistent. You can't record it. You cannot give a consistent backing of data. When we built our ecosystem, we said, okay, let us make the test line first fully automatic. So when a Prana is built, as it runs through the test line, it takes 6 minutes to do all the tests. But as it comes out of the test line, it has a full data. VIN number, what happens to the brake, how did it behave, what happened to the acceleration, what is the lighting, all the data is tested in the machine. The first of its kind, that's where we produce our Prana 2.0. Because the safety on a vehicle and the ride comfort is very, very, very important. In Prana, the design itself, if you look at, it's the lowest center of gravity. There's also a patented technology. So when you ride, it feels light, but you won't fall. As a parent, if you look at your kids not breaking leg or hand, it's good for you, right? Even for us, we don't want to break our body parts, right? We integrated all those smaller things as a default into the vehicle. So it makes a better thing for the society in a longer perspective. There are different kind of people in the market. There are regular commuter vehicles like 100cc or below. Then you have the premium vehicle, 125cc to 350cc. All of them are classified by how quickly you can go, 0 to 60, how fast you can go, what is the top speed. Those are the two primary areas. Then of course third one is how often I need to fill up the petrol tank, how much is going to cost me to maintain, own, and all those. So if you look here on the top speed, the line number 3, 123, 122 kilometers. That's a mathematical conversion difference. Prana goes 123 kilometers, par with Yamahas, Bajaj, KTMs or Royal Enfield. But acceleration wise, point number 4, 0 to 60, Prana can reach less than 4 seconds. For a vehicle which looks stylish, goes as fast as any other vehicle, but faster than the petrol vehicle. As Srivaru as a company, what do we aspire, right? Srivaru as a company, we stand for giving best value to our customers. And from manufacturing point of view, we all know India can be China plus one or alternate for China, but it's a journey which it will take some time to get there. But it's a journey we have to take. We will go through the journey and we can make all the parts backward integrated as the technology becomes mature and the volume works out as planned, right? So that we can make all of them here. And it's a scalable supply chain, right? Meaning starting from battery to lights to paints, everything can be done here. We have infrastructure to do and we have people. We'll have to still feed 1.4 billion people with opportunities. The reason this cell is chosen is this cell is an LFP based. It's a newest of technology. There is no fire possibility and it can do 3C discharge starting to end. Still give 2000 cycles lifespan. 2000 cycles, that means in the brochures we say 1500 because we felt 1500 times 250 kilometers, already 3 lakhs kilometers. That's way too much kilometer for a Prana to run, right? Because motorcycle we wanted to run for 75,000 to 1 lakh kilometers. Then we wanted to enhance it to next version. So the Prana has the greatest technology, safest technology possible. Now that's an alarming status, right? If you lived in India for 1 day, your life reduces by 2 days. That's the fact. Is that the kind of society we wanted to live? It's only going to get more crowded, more people, more vehicles. It's an opportunity to make it better, opportunity to create more businesses and also live a healthy life, right? So it's kind of combined aspect. This QR code has more information about the brochures and the products, so I'll leave that one. Thank you SVM team. Without you, we couldn't have gotten anywhere. So really appreciate all of your trust, support. Thank you.
Who is also known as the Moon Man of India, has been an inspiration in the Indian Space Research Organization and beyond. He was instrumental in the development of the spacecraft for Chandrayaan-1, marking India's inaugural lunar mission. Also recognized with a Padma Shri Award, he served as the program director not only for Chandrayaan-1 but also for Chandrayaan-2, and the Mars Orbiter mission. Currently, Dr. Annadurai serves as one of the board of directors of SS Innovations. So can we have a round of applause for the chief guest address? Let's invite our chief guest, Mr. Mailswamy Annadurai sir, on stage for his speech.
Thank you for inviting me today to be the chief guest for the inauguration of SVM's PRANA 2 version. It's really, really heartwarming because you look at today, it's a technology which pulls and pushes the community, whichever the field it is. And the humanity is concerned, when we talk about the social animal where we elevated, it's predominantly people who are moving from place to place. That means mobility is the backbone of the humanity's evolution is concerned. So another thing is the communication. I know that we know that the communication had the amount of revolution already taken place this part of the world. Okay, and if you are, that means the technology helping one way, technology has created another issue also. Then technology only has to find the solution for that. I think that is the PRANA 2. That's very well apt. The name, whatever is given is, I felt really very apt today. Okay, whether we thought about or not, it's our PRANA to sustain. Not only sustaining life, our PRANA to sustain, you need PRANA 2. Okay, I think this is what we are talking about there. I feel really, really happy in that. As he told, it's the elegance, whatever it is giving there. And though he showed a boy, I think I see some other place I have seen a girl also riding, because it has, they also can do this. Okay, leaving alone the feminine look of scooter to masculine look of your PRANA 2 can be driven by girls also today. I think that's equal opportunity is possible because it's a very lightweight and the less sound. I think no sound is concerned, but still it gives a required energy for the people to move without differentiating man or woman. I think that's another thing I feel it can happen there. So all the things then beyond all these things, you look at here, when we launch the satellites to the moon, you have to test it in a moon or Mars. You have to test it in a simulated environment multiple times, make sure that you don't have a second chance to correct it once you go there. So you have to multiple times, you have to simulate the environment. Though you are here, you have to simulate it and try to do it. I'm really happy to see the test line, whatever is shown, and without even riding, where there's more it is subjective. Instead of subjective, you are getting a very, very objective way of getting engineering parameters. Each bike is concerned, can be tested. It's a really, really noteworthy to see. And that way, I think blending the technology drives into the system, it's a really big thing. And beyond that, time and again, our Prime Minister is telling our local, whatever we do here, it should make a global presence also. So that way, even the launch of the day, when I am seeing the possibility of this part of the world, beyond even India, it can make its own presence. That means the PRANA 2 can make a presence other side also. My best wishes for you and your team to grow in a big way. And that too, when the launch day itself, we are talking about, you have been listed the NASDAQ, is another, it gives a confidence. It gives the confidence level, what you have, because you don't have a confidence, you told about why names are not given Indian name, is another reason maybe that. But notwithstanding that, you gone to the NASDAQ, now coming to the launch. That shows the level of confidence what you have. One side, another side, technically, how you are ready to transparent. Because we know NASDAQ system calls for, I also part of some of the boards where NASDAQ listed there. What is the amount of transparency is called for is an order better. So okay, that way, that is also coming there. So putting together, I believe the system is in a right path, right hand, and right time. So everything is good, and things will go in a much better way. So my best wishes for two and further. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the head of engineering of SVM to the stage to unveil the features and specifications of PRANA 2.0, Mr. Yuvaraj. Can we have a round of applause in welcoming Mr. Yuvaraj on stage?
Thanks for being here, and it was a very wonderful moment to see you all here, and it's been a very prideful moment for us to unveil the specs of the PRANA. About PRANA, it can accelerate from 0 to 60 in 4 seconds, so which is the fastest in its own kind. So it has 4 modes, As you all know, it has a 3 forward driving modes and 1 reverse driving mode. You need only one hand literally to operate, but we are not suggesting to do that. But it gives you more comfortable and more operability on the driving. On the Prana Elite, it's 250 km per hour, and Prana Grand, it's 150 km per hour. And we wanted to deliver this range without compromising the energy consumption. So we have built in more efforts on the powertrain and also efficiency parameters. So on the Prana Grand, it's 5 kilowatt battery, and Prana Elite, it's 8.44 kilowatt battery. And this is the core, what is exactly inside. So we use 46 120 cells, and also it has an inbuilt charger. There is no hassle of carrying the chargers all over wherever you go. The charging cables are kept inside the pillion rider seat, and it's openable. That's where our Prana can provide us longer range and better efficiency, better response whenever it is actuated. What we have done from Prana 1.0 to Prana 2.0, we have increased the range by 100% by just adding 9% of weight to the vehicle, which is an achievement.
So we priced at 2,55,000 and for Prana Grand and 3,20,000 for Elite. But what is more important is you should focus on this: how much you are going to pay on a monthly from your pocket.
What are the top 3 distinction I would like to say from a marketing perspective? Not from technology, not from commercial, from a marketing perspective. And I think one of the most important thing which immediately comes to my mind is we have done a lot of work to communicate with the youth of India. So what you see today is actually based on a lot of market research. On the street we ask people, we did so-called focus group discussions. So I would say the answer of what the youth of India wants in the future in terms of a motorbike is actually sitting in the design of Prana 2.0. I think that's for me the most important part from a marketing perspective.
A new day, a new journey. Easy riding experience. Experience freedom like never before with better health future, less pollution and zero vibration. Electrify your journey. A relationship unlike any other between rider and machine. Sleek and high-tech design with a long enough range to take you everywhere you want to go. Ride Prana 2.0. Silent, strong, and seriously fun.